Hey guys, hope you're doing good. Today I will share about my Kundalini awakening experience with you. This will help newly awakened DFs because every true twin flame that is a DF will go through this process of Kundalini awakening. Now we know that Kundalini energy is the life force energy which will cleanse your chakras. Cleansing chakras means purifying you entirely as a system, purifying your mind, body, and soul. You will shed off all of the negatives in this process. This transformation is not possible for a normal soul. What I mean to say is, Kundalini awakening is not an easy process for a non spiritual soul. It takes years for a normal individual to do spiritual sadhana to achieve it. It has to be done under the guidance of a highly evolved spiritual guru. Sometimes, forcefully awakening Mother Kundalini has its own adverse effects. It can be dangerous. But for a true twin flame, Mother Kundalini awakens effortlessly, gently, and guides you towards the journey. You may not even know or heard of Kundalini energy before your awakening, right? It's only after your awakening you understand that you may experience this awakening process. And if you eventually experience it at some point in the journey, then it's 100% confirmation that you are a true twin flame. Because Mother Kundalini cannot get triggered to any random person, it's impossible. Today, I would love to share my experience of Kundalini awakening with you. I have not shared this with anybody, not with a single person so far. Because all of the spiritual experience is something which nobody is aware of. They will not connect to what you're saying. Actually, there is no need for you to share anything about the journey or the spiritual experience that you go through with anybody. It's between you and divine. You will never feel lonely in this journey because universe has its own way of communicating with you through signs and synchronicities, dreams, beautiful energies with surges in your body like the chakra rotating or vibrating and Mother Kundalini rising from root chakra to crown chakra. Who is blessed enough to experience goddess energy within them, right? I'm happy that Divine gave me an opportunity through my soul purpose to share all of this experience with you guys. If you have reached this channel, you are certainly a true DF who needs this information. Okay, now coming to my experience, for around 2 to 3 months, I didn't do any inner work after my awakening. Though I was resistant in accepting this journey, I was spending time in understanding about the pattern of the journey, what are the different inner works, about the spiritual experiences a DF goes through, and everything. It's only when I got a strong push from Divine I started the inner work. I started with Om Namah Shivaya meditation. After few days, I included chakra meditation as well. With 1 week of chakra meditation, I started to experience vibration of chakras at the energy points. It was in the lower chakras first. It took few weeks to experience the spinning of upper chakras. Immediately after all my chakras started to spin, I felt a kind of tingling sensation in my lower spine. I knew it is Mother Kundalini. The beauty of this journey is you will actually understand what is happening with you, though you are experiencing it for the first time. It's because of your intuition. Divine will guide you through your intuition itself. They want you to experience each and everything in this journey with your conscious mind because you are the conscious counterpart and your DM is subconscious counterpart. The way Mother Kundalini gets triggered and awakens is unique for each individual. Most commonly, every DF will have a heightened sexual pull towards her DM during this phase, even if you're in separation. Just the thoughts, you know. It has nothing to do with your mind. You don't have to feel guilt about it. You cannot control it because that's the process of Mother Kundalini awakening. That's how the energy gets triggered. It's quite natural and spiritual process. So you don't feel guilt. It's okay. You just process those emotions. It's not something which you can control with your mind. It's impossible. Because I did try, and it's just impossible to suppress those emotions. It is something which Mother Kundalini triggers for her to rise and find her path towards upward direction through the chakras. This entire process happens only when you are practicing celibacy. They will make you a celibate even if you are a married DF. They will push you to follow celibacy at least for 3 months. It's only then Mother Kundalini can rise upwards. You don't have to worry, Divine takes care of it. You just surrender to Divine because for some married DF it may seem challenging. Okay, coming back to my experience. As I said, initially I was feeling tingling sensation in my lower spine. Couple of days later, I had to travel for around 2 hours. I was traveling in a car. Suddenly, I felt an orgasm. It was weird. Suddenly feeling like this while you're traveling with a family, when you least expect, simply just like that. I felt it must be something to do with Mother Kundalini. Though I wasn't very sure, that's what my intuition said. Later, when I searched about signs and symptoms of Kundalini awakening in twin flames, particularly, I understood that many experience the same. It's called spiritual or cosmic orgasm, and I could correlate. After a week, one fine night, when I was in a very deep sleep, I felt a kind of mild tingling sensation or a very gentle movement of something in my crown chakra. By then, my third eye was already activated, so I saw bright white roots like spreading in darkness in my crown chakra, exactly like what is shown in the picture, right? What I felt and saw with my third eye was just for a fraction of a second. As soon as I felt the energy in my crown chakra with conscious mind, the energy disappeared. I woke up and was analyzing what just happened to me. I couldn't figure it out. In a couple of minutes, I went back to sleep. Later on the same night, I got a very vivid dream. It was more like a lucid dream where I saw I and my DM in a traditional outfit standing in front of the Garbhagudi in a temple. It was a vision more than a dream, a clear vision for just a second or two. For 3 days, I was thinking about what happened to me that night, about both the energy what I felt in my crown and about the vision I saw, but I couldn't figure it out. Since it kept haunting me, I researched about it and then I understood that it was Mother Kundalini which had reached my crown chakra. She reached in the motion of ants. This motion is very fast, painless, and hardly you can sense it. That's why I couldn't sense the energy. I was in deep sleep and I sensed the energy only when it reached my crown chakra. Actually, even that could have gone unsensed or unnoticed, but they want me to experience it with my conscious mind, so I experienced it for a fraction of a second. As I said in this journey, they want you to experience and know what is happening with your conscious mind. And that's why a video popped up to me during that time, where I learned a reader who's a twin flame herself, out of her Kundalini experience, that she experienced mystical marriage on the day the Kundalini energy merged with her crown chakra. So it became very clear to me that Mother Kundalini energy got merged with my crown chakra, and the vision I saw was my spiritual marriage or the cosmic marriage with my twin flame. When Kundalini energy merges with crown chakra, it's like Shakti merging with Shiva who resides in the crown chakra. It's a highly spiritual phenomenon which only an evolved higher soul can experience. Twin flames, being a higher soul, can experience this beautiful phenomenon. What makes it even more beautiful is you experience a mystical marriage or a spiritual marriage on the same day when Kundalini energy merges with your crown chakra, when Shakti merges with Shiva. This simply signifies that your DM is your eternal counterpart, your Shiva. Every twin flame's cosmic marriage experience is unique. You may experience it in a different way, but all these experiences makes you realize how deep the connection is with your twin flame, how spiritual it is, how divine supports it. Everything is interlinked. Your spiritual growth, connection with your twin flame, Kundalini energy awakening, your transformation, each and everything in your life is interlinked to this journey. This makes you realize that from the time you have born till now, everything that happened in your life was only taking you one step ahead towards this journey. Guys, though I strongly realized that I experienced Kundalini energy awakening, I was still in doubt because I didn't strongly feel the energy, and in my research, most of them referred Kundalini energy to a snake like motion. I was thinking I didn't experience snake like movement. Energy was very mild for me. I thought maybe this is how Kundalini awakening happened to me. Maybe I have passed the stage of Kundalini rising and I will no more experience the energy rising. Because post this experience for a week, I didn't experience anything mystical. Everything was quite normal. But after a week, I had a very strong Kundalini energy rising in various motions. I experienced 5 different motions of Mother Kundalini. In the next video, I will discuss about various motions of Kundalini energy and my experience about it. Stay connected. Thank you.